Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Y'all, I'm in my ugly phase right now, but you know, next week I'll be back. And y'all, do me a favor and watch my ads. I'm trying to get me a Elgato, whatever it's called, so I can do reaction vids. And then I saw the looks of it, and I was just like, what is this shit over $50? Like, I'm gonna need help with that. So, you know, y'all please watch my ads. Do something to help me out. But we are here to talk about Baddies on Wild episode 4. What I'm telling y'all, this episode pissed me the hell off. So let's just get into it. The episode starts with Ming versus Shay. And y'all, no lie, Ming was not eating like how she thought she was. It's like, I saw her, I did not see, I don't know what her arms were doing, but her arms weren't looking like they were trying to fight Shay. Shay low-key ate Ming up. Did she beat her ass? No, not really. But did she do better than Ming to the point where I can say that she won the fight? Yeah. But what had me crying throughout this whole fight is Bahi just sitting down looking at it like, glad it's not me this time. But it's like, baby, your time coming. Just wait. And then you have Gloss in the back talking about why you want to fight her. It's because she's small. I want to fight. It's just like, Shay didn't fight Ming. Ming fought Shay. You and Ming came up to see what I was doing, trying to press me over something. So you sit here talking about I fought her because she was small. She swung on me. What was I supposed to do? Like, not hit the girl back? Like, what? Y'all, then Ming does a little cringe confessional talking about she want that and she need that.
I want that. I need that. I gotta have that bitch. Come here.
And I was just like, ugh. But then Gloss Up comes into Ming's defense and she fights Shay for Ming, you know, trying to secure her Nikki feature and all. And no lie, Gloss low-key got, you know, some handsy hands. Did she whoop Shay's ass? No, but I was like, okay, like, no lie, Gloss, she got that. But Shay calling Gloss Up fraud up had me crying. I was like, Then Ming is walking around with her wig half off. She's here talking about respectfully, I'm not leaving till my sister leave. Respectfully, and you my sister for life. In respect, like, it's like, man, you didn't even do anything. And I hate the fact that Gloss, Hurricane M, and TT are hyping this girl up like she did something. And it's like Hurricane M and TT didn't even see the fight. And speaking of Hurricane M, I honestly don't like her. It's like I liked her in one episode. I think it was episode 2, but now I just don't like her. Like, she's hella annoying to me. And it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It just low-key gives, you know, like, do y'all like me? Am I doing enough? You know, like, y'all get it? Like, and it's like, I'm not really feeling it. Then when the four of them talk on the couch about the situation, they just sound so goofy. They sit here talking about how Shay's scary, how she don't stand on business, and woo. But it's like, y'all saying the girl's scary and she don't stand on business, but y'all been fighting her about the same thing that she said in episode 1. She already stood on it, and she already fought like 3 people for it. And y'all just want to keep fighting the girl over the thing that she already said. And she been said, she said what she said. So it's just like, y'all talking about she not standing on business. The girl's standing on business too much. Cause she fighting all y'all over y'all being on audition and online pics. It's just like, at this point, you might as well just fight the whole cast. Because it's just like, at this point, they need to drop this whole Shay in the cast storyline. Like, it's annoying, and it's just like Ming getting into it, and it's not working, you know. Then for all 4 of them to come to the conclusion that Shay only fought Ming because she was small, and that's not the case, is honestly pissing me off. Because it's like, y'all went upstairs to fight her, Ming approached her, and like I said, if Ming is going to be on this cast, then that whole 19-year-old I'm too small thing is not gonna work. Girl, you should have went to another show where the girls are your age and your size so y'all can do it. Cause what are you gonna do? We not gonna sit here and act like Ming's just been sitting in the shadows and not been saying anything. No, Ming has been letting these girls put the battery in her back. She's been doing whatever she wants to do. So girl, regardless of how, if she was fighting Daisy, it would be like, yeah, girl, don't lie, you need to be quiet. But it's like, she was only fighting Shay. She approached Shay.
Because you wanted to squabble up with me before. Do you still want to do it? Do you still want to do it? Yeah.
I never said that to you.
I heard. Why the fuck is more than one person telling me this?
So is Shay a bully for defending herself against Ming that approached her? No. So it's like, what the hell are y'all even talking about? Y'all sound stupid. And then we see Daisy, Coco, Rella, Oxy, Jaden, Janelle, and Erica. They're all talking outside, and Daisy and Jaden are talking about their little situation. Jaden basically said that she popped on Daisy because she was drunk, and if she wasn't drunk, then she wouldn't have done that. Cool, right? Okay, cool. But Daisy talk about she don't believe her. She don't believe her arm is broken and woo, woo, woo. And it's like, at this point, Daisy is just looking to start a problem because she know that she can beat them up. AKA low-key bullying, because it's just like, girl, the girls sit here talking about, I don't have an issue with you, I did that because I was drunk and I really can't give you your look back because my arm is hurting, and you talking about, I don't believe you. You want to fight some little girl with a broken arm knowing you can beat her up. And it's like, Daisy, she just walking around like she run the house, and it's just like, I just really hope somebody come in or one of them just humble her, because it just seems like some of the girls are tiptoeing around her. Some of the girls aren't really saying things to her face that they telling us in confessionals and in they green screens. And it's just like, yeah, Daisy, she's bigger and she could probably whoop your ass, but that don't mean get bitched by her, because you got Coco that see her walking around with a whole red eye by her. And it's like, you gotta look in the mirror when you see that every day, and you just see her walking past the girl every day like nothing's happening, but you quick to pop off on somebody else. Like, girl, bye. And then Daisy and Coco, they agree at the table and just subliminally talk about how they feel like certain people have been boring. They're not really putting a name on it, but you know, you can tell that they're talking about Oxy, Erica, you know, they're talking about Jaden, and I don't even know why they sit here addressing it to Jaden, because it's like, shoot, y'all been picking with her, giving her a storyline off of y'all this whole time, so it's just like, I wouldn't say boring. And then Oxy said that she's just not the type of person to fight for no reason, so going around fighting for no reason is weird. And then I heard them say, oh, y'all be lit when we went to the club, but then in the house y'all be boring. But it's just like, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with people getting lit in a club, just because people not fighting and popping off for no reason like y'all. But it's like, shit, Coco saying that, but it's like, girl, you didn't even get your lick back for your eye. That's what I say is boring. You sitting here agreeing with the girl at the table, at the girl that busted your eye. So it's just like, you sit here calling people boring. I feel like that's boring, Coco, but that's just me. Then Rella and Daisy, they argue about New York again, and it's just like, girl, like, Daisy, she just started an issue, because it's like, why are you going so hard? Then on top of that, y'all both are from New York. So it's like, I don't even get the correlation. But I like the fact that when Daisy stood up, Rella stood up too. And then Daisy was just like, I'm gonna be the first one to get the Baddies chain. And Rella ate when she was just like, oh baby, I got plenty of chains, like you can have this. I was like, and then Coco speaks again. And at this point, Coco is cuckoo for Coco Puffs, okay? Because she said something about Bahi telling her that Daisy said she was ducking smoke at the table, which she low-key was. So it's just like, her saying that, you know, she's basically just throwing Bahi under the bus to just make it a Bahi over versus Daisy thinking. No lie, Daisy took the bait, because it's just like, her saying that, it's just like, regardless if Daisy did or did not say that, you see her talking about, you gonna check her, you gonna do this, you gonna do that, and it's like, it's low-key not that deep. Especially because at the end of the day, Coco was ducking smoke at the table. So it's just like, the facts present for itself. So it's like, what's the issue? Then Erica and Jaden go back and forth for a while, because Erica checks Jaden talking about, you know, she low-key need to stand on business about this whole Hurricane M thing and woo woo. But honestly, it was kind of irrelevant, because it's just like, girl, regardless if Jaden and Hurricane M go back and forth about everything 50 million times. It's like that don't got nothing to do with you. So it's just like it just seemed like Erica low-key just wanted to put her input in at the table because people were getting called out for being boring, etc., etc. Because it's like, yeah, this Hurricane M thing and Jaden, is it stupid? Yeah, and am I tired of hearing about it personally? Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's their issue. And everybody keeps saying Jaden don't stand on business. She not standing on business. It's like the girl said her arm was hurt and she don't fight Emery 3 times. Y'all want her to fight her four more times? It's like, how many times y'all want the girl to fight her? But the best part of this episode was Oxy and Bahi. They was sitting here dancing. They was being drunk. They was having a good time.
I asked Oxy if she wanted to go upstairs to the pool. We touched the water and realized how cold it is.
We was so drunk, me and her.
And I was like, yeah, I like that for them. Cause you go back inside the house, it's some BS. Coco, Shay, and Jaden, they go to bed because they said they just done, messing with the girls. So they lock the door. And they lock the door just in case the girls be on some BS. Which they were right, because 5 minutes later, the rest of the girls, besides Oxy and Bahati, because they're outside just having fun like you're supposed to do in the Baddies Gone Wild house, having drunk, bumping into windows, and it's just like, so the rest of the girls, besides them, go to their room and try to kick them out BGC style. What pissed me off bad about this whole entire scene / episode was Jaden unlocking the door. She's saying, it was a nice knock, so I didn't think you. And no lie, she got offended when Erica called her young-minded, trying to, say that she was insinuate that she was kind of slow. But it's just like, yeah, now I see why she said that. Because it's like, y'all's purpose of locking the door was to keep people out just in case they start some BS. And you hear a knock on the door and you get up to open the door and be surprised when all the girls come in and try to kick y'all out. Like, what? So yeah, everybody basically comes in and is throwing peanut M&Ms. And honestly, y'all, I don't get the peanut M&Ms part. Like, I don't know. So they get peanut M&Ms, throw it at them, and then they actually pick up their mattresses, get their suitcases, and it's like, not toss them outside, but it's like, take them out their room. They take both of their mattresses, put them in Hurricane M's room, and she just like, the mattresses are mine now, you gotta go through me. But it's like, Hurricane M, you not scary. Like, no lie. Like, I like the fact, well, I actually hate the fact that she thinks she is, because it's like, Shay already got you in your shit. It's like, clearly Jaden's not scared of you because she fought you like 3-4 times. Y'all said y'all fought way before this show even happened. So it's just like, you taking their mattresses and you saying I'm putting them in my room. I would have been like, girl, what? Watch out. But the crazy thing is, TT participated in this whole mattress thing. But it's like, girl, you were upset 24 hours ago when Daisy tried to take over your bed. So why even help take someone's mattress? And then she had the nerve to tell Jaden, oh, I fuck with you, gang, but everybody else don't. You're a follower, God. Like, I'm so glad that TT literally just admitted she was a follower. Because it's just like, even if you was cool with Jaden and you didn't want to interfere, even if you didn't want to say anything, you didn't have to be like, oh, man. But you actually saying you're cool with her, physically touching her stuff, putting it out, follower, lame, fake. It's just like the insults just go on, TT girl. And it's just like the fact that she thinks she's so likable and that she's eating so bad. It's just like, I'm still starving. I don't got nothing on my plate. I might have to go to Arby's to eat because you are not the thing that's eating and getting me full, girl. Like, And then let me point out another thing. I low-key, even though Jaden been talking about her arm, it's like, girl, you should have been fighting with one hand, kicking with two hands. Like, the fact fact that they just let them come and get their stuff and they just went to the hotel, low-key kind of blew me. Like, Jaden said, like, something about them probably getting jumped, but it's like, it could have been you and Shay versus whoever. It was 2 of y'all. No lie. I mean, I know, like, 6 versus 2 is kind of like, why put yourself, but it's just like, I'm honestly shocked and low-key disappointed that they let them pack them up and they just left. It's like, because you still could have went to the hotel afterwards. Like, like, at least you wasn't going out to the hotel looking like no B, but it's just like, whatever. And then I gotta say this, it seemed like when Jaden opened the door and she saw that things were on Shay, she was kind of like weird, but okay, cool. But when she saw it was getting to her, she was like, oh, this is serious. So it's like, it seemed like her and Shay, they just both did not like people in the house, so they kind of forced to not be friends. I could be wrong, but it didn't seem like old girl Janae, or what's it? Damn, I just forgot her name. Jaden had any intentions of helping Shay as Shay was being kicked out, because old girl, yo, there's so many. Jaden was literally just sitting here watching Shay. There we go. Those are the right people. Yeah, Shay and Jaden. Yeah, Jaden was literally just watching Shay get kicked out. It wasn't no, oh my gosh, no, that's my friend and girl, like you need help. It was just a whole bunch of, but then when it was her, it was like, whoa, what y'all doing? This supposed to be about Shay, not me. So then, after the girls leave the room, Jaden locks the door, because she just don't want people to keep coming in getting her stuff. So when she locks the door, Coco unlocks the door, because Coco's just like, oh, this is my room too. I'm not about to be held hostage in here. And weird, because the first time, before y'all went to sleep, with all 3 of y'all, the door was locked. Did you feel like you were being held hostage then? Or like, and it's just like, even though Janelle or y'all get who I'm trying to say. Damn, what's this girl named Jaden locked the door, relocked the door again? What was the point of you unlocking it? You knew they were just gonna try to come in here, take her stuff, and leave. Like, no lie. I'm like, Jaden, that was low-key kind of weird. Especially because it's like, Coco, you know they're not coming in here for you. I'm not holding you hostage. Not like you had to use the bathroom or like, bitch, you were asleep. You were going nappy bye, good night. Like, you weren't doing anything to the point where you needed to get out of the door. Clearly, I'm locking the door for me, not for us, for me. So if you wanted to get out, it's like, girl, you can leave, but you unlocking the door for people to come in here and attack me, yeah, that would make me think, like, what? Like, what's good? Because so Coco and Jaden, they kind of go at it, and Coco tells Jaden she have this energy with her for her unlocking the door. She needs to go downstairs and have that energy for the girls that actually did something to her. And no tea, no shade. I agree, but I do agree that, yeah, Coco, she deserved to get checked, because it's like, girl, you trying to be funny or not? But at the same time, yeah, like, please go downstairs and get your lick back from the girls that, you know, like, you did just get kicked out of the house. You go into a hotel, like you, like, why you mad at me? But at the same time, like I said, Coco did unlock the door, but it's like, I feel like that should have been a simple, are you being weird? No, leave it alone. But, you know, but yeah, like, yeah, I really do feel like she should have had that energy with the girls that came in and basically ran her out. But yeah, her and Shay go to a hotel for the night just so they can cool off, and it's just like, okay, cool. So Oxy and Bahi finally come down, and they just like, yo, what happened? So Coco was trying to tell them what happened, and Oxy and Bahi both feel like it's bullying and it's lame. And Oxy, you know, she sleeps in that bed too, so she's, you know, she's kind of feeling like she's on, you know, she's kind of feeling like she's on the edge, because it's just like, yeah, I sleep in this bed too. Was I targeted? But I low-key feel like nobody kind of knew Oxy was in there. Like, she wasn't their target, you know? The next day, TT and Emery, Hurricane M, they're talking, and for some reason they feel like they ate. And it's like, that's what they said out their mouths. They felt like they ate. They did a good job. And it's just like, all right, as long as y'all think so, like, yay. But then you have Daisy and Rella that come in, and it's just like, for once, y'all, they are not arguing about New York, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, let's keep it going. But Daisy sitting here saying that she has plans on checking Bahi, and you know, it hurts because she said, Bahi, that's my girl. So it's just like, you met her yesterday, but okay. But she's talking about Bahi's her girl, so it kind of hurts her. But my thing about this whole Bahi situation is, like I said, Coco was ducking smoke. So it's like, regardless if she did say it or not, it's kind of like, damn, girl, don't put words in my mouth. But okay, now that I say it like that, I can understand why she's mad. But it's just like, her sit here trying to make it a big thing. I'm about to check Bahi. I'm about to check Bahi. It's like, you could have, hey girl, did you tell Coco I said that? Yes or no? And it could be that. But I just feel like Daisy's about to make it this whole thing, and it's like, it really doesn't even have to be that. Like, it's really not that deep. So next we see Shay and Jaden. They're on a beach taking a walk, and they said they're gonna get down to the whole bed thing. But Shay talking about her main issue is with Gloss, and honestly, I'm glad that she said her main issue is with Gloss, because it's just like, Gloss has been the one targeting her. So I would have understood if she would have said somebody else, but it seemed like Gloss has been the one that's just like, she want to fight Shay. Like, Gloss want to fight Shay so bad. So it's just like, I really hope they get a chance to get their little fair ones in. But Jaden, she's talking about she want to get down to the whole bed thing too. And it's like, girl, I hope your arm is healed, because I'm telling you, if y'all got so many fades to run, it's like, yeah. So then all the girls reunite to go on their excursion, and then on bus 1 you have Jaden and Coco that start arguing, because Jaden said she felt like Coco was talking to them through the door about this whole, you know, and that's why she unlocked the door. Coco said that wasn't true. And Coco is just, you know, steady asking her, why you have all this energy for me, but you don't have this energy for TT. And she said she thought she was cool with TT. She talked to TT. And what pissed me off about this is that Daisy sitting here talking about, I didn't know about that. Like, you saying that, you know, I don't know about that. And I feel like she wasn't saying it in a, oh, damn, I didn't know. She was saying it in a, well, you didn't tell me, or why you didn't tell me? I didn't know about that. It's like, girl, anytime something happens in the house, you don't have to know about it. Anytime somebody fight, reconcile, etc., you are not the boss of the house where we have to report to you anytime we do something with somebody in here. Who are you? That's why I said somebody really needs to humble Daisy, because it's like, girl, you think that you up here and you're really not. And then another thing about that, Jaden should have told her, girl, yeah, like, mind your business. And then on top of that, you see her talking about you worked it out with TT. That should have been even more of a reason for you to come across these 2 girls and slap the hell out of TT. Because it's like, girl, I thought we were cool. Why did you kick me out? But instead, her and Coco keep going back and forth about this whole door unlock thing. And it's just like, the girl unlocked the door, so what now? What now? But the thing is, Coco is getting so amped up over it. But it's just like, I feel like all the anger she got against her eye and Daisy, she took that towards Jaden. Cause it's just like, the situation wasn't even that deep on both sides. Jaden wasn't being aggressive with her, but you hit Jaden while she's sitting down, crying, talking about her arm every 2 seconds, knowing that you were gonna beat her up. Even though she didn't, but it's like, you all know what I mean. Like, you still overpowered the girl. So it's just like, why are you not fighting the person that effed up your eye? Why are you having a petty ass fight and argument about who did and who did not unlock the door? The girl said she thought y'all was talking throughout the door. Y'all didn't. Should have been there. Should have been in it. Right there. Simple. Then on bus 2, as they're talking about it, Emery tells Oxy, like, you know, girl, like, that wasn't targeted for you. You know, we like you. So, you know, like, kind of don't take it personally. And Oxy's just like, oh, okay, cool, but I'm not necessarily taking it personally, but I just felt like it was lame. If it was 2 of them, if all y'all wanted to come in and be nosy, cool, but I feel like it should have been a 2-on-2 thing. She said all y'all coming in, throwing stuff and taking the beds, like, that was lame. And Gloss was just like, basically, you keep wanting to insert yourself like a SIM card. What are you gonna do about it? And Oxy was just like, I feel like you calling me out. So we end the episode with Gloss and Oxy getting into it. But y'all, no lie, even though that was a sideways fight, that looked like that's a good fight, because it seemed like Oxy was getting in there, and it seemed like Gloss was trying to get in there. So it's just like, if they stand up and go at it, I'm gonna be curious how that fight's gonna go, because Oxy was throwing them shits. And no lie, Gloss know how to fight. She was throwing them shits. fights, but I was just like, okay, hopefully this one where everybody move out the way and they can, throw down, cause me ready to see that. But yeah, y'all, that's where we end the episode. My MVB, who I'm voting for, is Oxy. I felt like she was the realest on the show. Like she said in the beginning, she's not gonna pop unless she has a reason. I'm guessing her reason was Gloss checking her at the end. And it's like, yeah, I feel like I liked her this episode. She stood her ground. And so next we have Gloss versus Oxy. They get kicked out of their excursion. It seemed like so many people fight on the excursion little thing. And it's just like, y'all can't do nothing. Y'all, so when y'all see it, I'ma see it. And I'm gonna be back on here talking about it again. So until the meantime, y'all make sure y'all watch my ads, and then y'all make sure y'all let me know how y'all feel about this episode, and just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share all that.